15-year-old Memphis girl is finding her way into homes all over the world with a new radio show.
People as far away as Africa, India, and Korea are listening to Kayla's show. It's called Finding My Way, and amazingly enough, this teenager does part of her show in Korean. She has Dr. Shin helping her learn the language and helping with the translation. Welcome. This is such a great story. How did this start for you? Where did the heart for Korea come from?
Well, actually, I was singing for the taping of a radio show, and the founder and CEO, Mrs. Sherry Henley of Business Over Coffee International, well, she was in the audience. Afterwards, she spoke to my mother and I, saying that she would like for me to do radio. And at that particular time, I thought that she just wanted me to do a radio interview. However,
yes, right.
Yes, ma'am. However, after meeting with her and discussing in depth about this particular topic, I discovered that she wanted me to be the host of my own radio show. And I was very appalled and transfixed because I am such an introvert. Everyone that knows me knows that I'm very introverted.
Were you scared?
Very.
Now, you don't seem scared being up here with us. But what has the experience been like for you so far?
It has been an amazing experience. I have had the honor and pleasure of interviewing some amazing people, from lawyers, musicians, attorneys, you name it, doctors.
Koreans.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Is that a little intimidating? I mean, you're 15.
It is. It is quite intimidating. I am still learning the Korean language. I've been learning it for about 2 years now, so of course, I'm still learning. So of course I get nervous all the time.
I can imagine. So, Doctor, what are your thoughts on Kayla and this entire thing?
I mean, she's very passionate about learning new culture, especially Korean culture in Korea. But she has heart for people who are suffering too. For example, North Korean kids, and then the situation, border between China and North Korea, for example.
Right.
So not only she's passionate for Korean language culture, but also the heart for these suffering children. So I got very impressed.
So, Kayla, where does all of this come from? Where does this passion, your interest for this culture come from?
Well, actually, it's a really long story. One day, I was just surfing the internet on YouTube any other day, and this video was kind of requested to me, and it had a very interesting name. I think the name was Super Junior. And so I was very interested. I was like, I was very curious, so I checked it out, and I loved every bit of it, and it kind of led from there, and then I started to learning a Korean word a day for 30 days.
Really?
I did, and after that, I was just like, I have to learn the language. I have to.
Well, and you've now written a song in Korean and performed it in Korean. Dr. Shin, did you help? How did that process work? Did you write it in English and then give it to Dr. Shin to translate, or?
Actually, I wrote the song in English, and the English title is Holy is the Son of God.
Right.
But his beautiful wife, Mrs. Grace Shin, she's an amazing lady. She translated it for me, and this song that I wrote, it will be used for Korean missions, and I just really wanted the Koreans to have a song for them to know how much I love them and my passion for them.
So, Doctor, a pretty amazing young lady.
Yes, it is. And also, radio has a power to reach out people we never know.
Right.
Even in Korea, maybe some in China or North Korea, we never know. But when they are listening to Kayla and her passion, they also got interested and wanted to know more about suffering children too. So.
And that brings one quick story to my mind. Paris, an 8-year-old, and she is the daughter of the founder and CEO of Business Over Coffee International, Mrs. Sherry Henley. She called me one night singing the song that I wrote, Holy is the Son of God, to me in Korean.
Wow.
That was a huge highlight.
You have to listen. Thank you so much. You just have to listen to Kayla's show every Wednesday from 11 to noon. It's almost a year old now.
And we will be posting a link on our website. Just go to WREG and click the on-air tab at the top of our homepage, WREG.com.
We weren't doing that at 15. It's amazing. Coming up.